Okay, full disclaimer. This is not a Floyd Rose. This is not a Floyd Rose. This is a Rockinger Trem that was made around 1981, 1982, and I'm talking about this even though it's a Floyd Rose series because this plays a pivotal role in 1981, 1982 in the development of Floyd Rose going to Kramer and Schaller, and there is a lot of details I don't really understand what happened. And if you do, please comment below. But anyway, I'm confused because Eddie Van Halen basically was using the Floyd Rose like in 1980, 81. He was using the FRT ones. And, and I'm kind of confused on that timeline. But at some point, Eddie Van Halen makes a deal with Kramer. And he goes there and he's going to make his own models. But it seems like Kramer didn't really have a license agreement with Floyd Rose to produce them yet. And I don't really get what happened, but they must have went with this German company called Rockinger. And they produced this Trem, which it's got fine tuners and everything on it. It's made out of brass. And they actually call it the Edward Van Halen Tremolo. And I don't really know what happened. I think this was a pivotal point because I think right here, Floyd Rose is like, hey, what about mine? And they got this one. And now I'm taking a wild guess. This is what I'm going to say right now is I'm not totally sure if it's true. Hey, Floyd, if you're listening to this, shoot me an email. Let's talk about this. All right. But my prediction is that Fernandes was making the Floyd Roses right now. Right. And I think, when they went to the Kramer deal, Kramer's probably like, hey, look, we love the Floyd Rose and everything, but Fernandes is making them, and they make guitars. We don't want to get Floyd Roses from a company that makes their own guitars. We don't want to, maybe compete with them or whatever. And I think that's maybe what the pivoting moment was for Floyd Rose. He kind of went to Fernandes and say, look, I got to move production, and they eventually went to Germany, Schaller, and the rest is history. But this is interesting because this Trem right here, Eddie Van Halen has rumored to not really like it. There's a few things about it, but this one, it's not fully floating, I don't think. It just rests above his body. But you can see this in early 1982-81 Kramer Pacers with a straight headstock and some with the beak headstock. And this one is, like I said, lays flat on the body. And it's pretty interesting. If you guys know the history of what exactly happened with this between Floyd Rose, Kramer, Fernandes in this era, please comment below. Floyd, shoot me an email. Let's talk. Let's do an interview sometime. You're in your 60s, you might not have a lot of time left. Let's get this information from a primary source and set into stone in the history books.